Come on, stand up, get your hands up, word up, start something, get your heart pumping, yeah, start jumping around, and if you're under the ground, I'll lay you down with this thunderous sound. Come on.
Slam was a big deal for Cabrini Green. That was something to look forward to. When we get older, oh, I'm going to Slam.
Everybody kept talking about like Slam, 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 so I was on some, look, I'm gonna go to Slam. I know I'm gonna see everybody there. I joined back in 2007, I believe.
I would like to thank Sarah most of all from off the blue team, Kabloosh, y'all. And I would like to thank Slam for letting us be able to come here and have fun.
Back in the day, I remember about Slam, back going, doing all the games and all that, going against my other friends, family members and stuff. We had to win.
And I ain't stopped going until I got too old for it. I just remember it being a safe place. I remember waiting on Mondays to come, like, and you know, for it to be the day of the week that people mostly dreaded. I always loved Mondays because it was the one place I wanted to be.
I met all three girls in Slam, and Checree was my one-on-one. Terina and Marquita were cousins, and so I would see them a lot in the neighborhood.
Me, Checree, Terina, we actually grew up together.
We go way back before Slam days. Been together since we was probably like 7, 6. My first impression of Sarah was that she was bubbly, energetic, vivacious.
What I remember about meeting Sarah was the first time we had came over with Checree. They invited us over and then we all just grew a bond with Sarah.
My relationship with Sarah moved to life on life like right away. It was probably the first Sunday. She was like, well, we're gonna go to church.
So the girls that are mentoring lived in Cabrini Green, and I lived about 2 blocks away.
Like, cause she was literally across the street from us, so we'd just go across the street, have movie night and Bible study, stuff like that.
I just remember that it really felt like we were family. We'd see each other so much during the week, and it was some of the best times of my life. I'd say probably within 6 months to a year, I was very attached to them. And so even like when I met my husband, I loved my husband. And before he proposed, I said, don't propose me because you want me to move to Minnesota, because I'm not leaving my girls. I wanted to see them through high school.
And when I found out Sarah moved from Chicago, we was gonna miss her, but we was pretty happy that she finally met someone that she was in love with, and we knew he was gonna do right by her or whatever.
When I ended up moving to Minnesota, it was actually very hard. I went through some depression too, and I felt like I couldn't be there in person a lot, and so we were able to orchestrate to have a group of girls up.
Yeah, we was pretty much going to Minnesota probably like twice out of a year, and that's when we started trusting her and we started bonding.
We'd do a lot of catching up, go to the farm and all that. They was teaching us things like how to milk the cows and all that, and we actually rode the tractors.
We was doing like the pool, barbecuing. It was more so like a girl thing. I could say, like a girl thing. I went through one of the hardest times in my life where I lost someone very close to me. Sarah instantly was like, let's get you girls up here. And I remember just being able to have that escape to just rest my mind and not be a part of the everyday hustle and bustle.
I think that even really affected our relationship too, just for them to know, like, it doesn't matter if someone moves away, that I'll always be there for them. We've, talked on the phone and pray over each other on the phone and just have grown up so much with each other over the phone. It was when I was 18. My mom passed away, I was 18, so I more so was, I could say, in and out of high school. That was like my best friend. Walking through grief with Terina when she lost her mom, it was really hard. Obviously, you lose your mom and you only have one mom in the world. When I had my first child, the more support I really wanted was my mama. And Sarah, she stepped in that part. When Terina had her first child, to be able to come visit for a weekend, and I take the babies for overnight, so she didn't get caught up on her sleep. We was communicating a lot because I needed that type of support because I was a new mom. I didn't know what to do. Sarah is my friend, my coach, life coach, my sister. When you see someone who has faith and they show you their flaws as well,
and still remaining to have faith in those moments. I think that's how she helped me grow my faith. It allowed me to say, you know, if she can, I can too.
Checree, I'm so proud of her, just how she has grown so much professionally and as a person, and just she's bold, she's courageous. She's always been bold and courageous, but wow, I see it with her faith even more now.
The woman that I, you know, always saw myself as being, I can't believe I feel like I'm her. Like, you know, I finally feel like I walked into that view.
So today I told Sarah something excited. I surprised her. I didn't tell her the news. I wanted to wait till I see her to tell her the news.
Marquita had shared with me on our walk that she's going to have a baby, and those big life moments are very exciting for me. Sometimes I feel like I get even more excited than the girls do.
She was pretty excited and shocked. It was real good to see her like that. Sharing big moments with Sarah still is pretty good that you got someone like that to share moments with.
Like, I've seen these girls as a 13-year-old, as middle schoolers, as high schoolers, as 20-year-olds, and now to see them having babies and the way they mother is incredible.
From down the line, her having kids and me having our own kids and me watching them grow as we grow, she make a really big impact on my life. Like, I changed a lot. She could tell you that when I first met her, it was just, I was all over the place. But once we grew and grew and grew and we got to know each other,
there's just been so much growth. And I'm so thankful for SLAM. They've just been helpful with whatever I've needed to be able to help the girls in whatever stage of life they're in. SLAM sees people as individuals, and what does the individual need, and how do we help the mentors, and how do we help each individual kid. And I could not be more thankful, because I think that has made the biggest difference in each of their lives, in my life, and I'm still thankful that when I don't know what to do, I can still call someone at GRIP, and I know someone will be there to help me help each one of the girls that I love so much.
The fact that I have known Sarah for 17 years, it feels unreal to still be able to be connected to someone for so long. When I first met Sarah, I was a preteen, and I had no idea what it was going to be like to, you know, be 30 years old and she'll still be in my life. Like, to still have a relationship that's still growing and, you know, flourishing. And although it's been long lasting, it's still so much more to grow from that.